Hello everyone. So I did a video covering this incident earlier today, but now we have a video of it, so this is a short update. This video clip here shows a moment that a US submarine, no mention as to which submarine yet, torpedoes the Iranian frigate IRIS Dena off the coast of Sri Lanka. So you can see, the torpedo hit the frigate on the left hand side of the ship towards its rear, and this is a absolutely huge blast. It basically splits the rear of the frigate off and blasting it up out of the water to land down. So it's no surprise that this frigate sunk, and by all reports, sunk very quickly. I'm going to play it again now in slow motion so you can see how the torpedo hit this frigate and how it breaks it apart under the huge impact. So either this torpedo packs quite a punch, or these frigates are as fragile as a tin can. Considering a number of them have sunk before, including under storms, which I'll get to later in the video, these do seem quite fragile. And now some screenshots. So here is where the ship was hit, the blast lifting it up out of the water. And here you can see the blast actually split the frigate into three parts. So the entire rear section of the frigate here is gone. There isn't much more new to cover from my last video on this, but for those who missed the last one, I'm going to replay the end of that one now, where I cover the ship type, where this was, and where the frigate might be heading. So this is basically just a short update here to show this footage here of the US submarine torpedoing the frigate, and as you can see, absolutely huge blast here. And an excellent strike as well by America here. This must have been very difficult to pull off. I'll play the rest of the video now. The IRIS Dena is a Mooj-class frigate of Iran's. These are light frigates of around 1,500 tons. I mentioned these in a video a couple of days ago, but this entire class of ship is cursed. Of the 6 built so far, one, the Zagros, had an accident during construction and so was converted to an intelligent ship instead. The Sahand sunk on the 9th of July 2024, sunk again on 29th of November 2025, and then was destroyed during the current Iran-America war. That's the first major warship to sink 3 times, I believe. This will be renamed the ISIS Uncle Albert. As for the Damavand, that sunk in 2018 during a storm, and in the recent Iran-America war, the Jamaran was also sunk by America, and of course today this one, the Dena. So, just 2 survivors left, the Daylayman and the intelligent ship, the Zaros. I assume both of those ships are quite nervous now, but has there been a more cursed class of ship than the Mooj? The Iranians must have upset a witch during the construction process here. These frigates are fitted with 4 SAM missile launchers and 4 anti-ship missiles, as well as torpedoes. So, what was it doing all the way out near Sri Lanka? My first thought was this was hiding. Basically, it had been scrambled away from Iran and the danger zone to try and hide until the war dies down, and it could return, and Iran could potentially salvage some of the remnants of its fleet. But America managed to sniff it out and get it. But we also can't rule out this being sent on some sort of strike mission, potentially to hit somewhere like Diego Garcia, shown here, a key American base, which would be embarrassing for America and a big victory for Iran if Iran were to hit it. Even if it didn't cause much damage, being able to hit this on its own would be a victory for them. Sri Lanka is about 1,600 kilometers from Diego Garcia, but the ship, the Dena, wasn't necessarily hugging the Sri Lankan coast. It's just that Sri Lanka is the nearest country able to provide assistance to it. After the strike, it could have been much closer to Diego Garcia than that 1,600 kilometers, and may have been heading towards there in order to launch its anti-ship missiles, which have a 300-kilometer max range. So if that's the case, it would have had to have gotten much closer to pull it off, and also relied on the Americans having a nap so as not to spot the frigate approaching. For now, though, we don't really know the details, that's just an idea here, that it was sent on a mission to hit Diego Garcia. It could just as easily be that it was here, hiding and trying to keep its head down and avoid being hit. But a very interesting incident. I definitely didn't expect seeing Iranian frigates sunk by a submarine during the war. So that's it for this video. Hope you found this video interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks very much and take care, everybody.